And they are off. Lord Miles broke sharply from the sitter, Point Liam. Also darts out quickly, Devil's K next door. They're outside Vamos Viejo also left well there as they move across the backstretch and towards the far turn. Vamos Viejo battles on with the Point Liam, those two together. Devil's K just off the top pair, third. Ben Spaeth out running very closely there in the fourth spot, three clear of Lord Miles. Out running in fifth, Big Data's up on the outside sixth. Dare Dream Do is next in front of There Be Dragons. And back there it's Mr. Brazil, the quarter 22-3. Vamos Viejo on neck clear of Point Liam. Up on the outside of the third, gaining good ground. That's Big Data as Devil's K hangs it at the inside fourth, starts to swing out wide. Two back to Lord Miles, who moves into fifth. There Be Dragons up on the outside sixth. The half is up in 47 seconds. They cut the quarter with a furlong to run. Big Data at a big price here. He's upset minded. He takes over from Vamos Viejo. Lord Miles starts to tower up though with a four outside. And it's Lord Miles and Zayas who takes over the lead here. Moving into the final 16th mile. Late run up at the extreme outside from There Be Dragons. But it's Lord Miles who draws clear to win easily. Big Data held second. There Be Dragons finished at third. Devil's K was fourth in 1:13.
And they're off of the Mucho Macho Man. Squeezed back at the start was Flipperino. Quick break from General Jim, who's ridden hard for some forward position. Out the rail, Legacy Isle is on the go. And Jaramillo's going to put Legacy Isle on the engine as they run out of the chute. Dreaming of Kona comes away in second with Eyes on the King in third. Labor is fourth from General Jim fifth. They're rolling early. Il Miracolo is down toward the inside for Jose Ortiz. On the far outside, it's Flipperino. Lord Miles well off the speed today, racing together with Wine Empire and Baby Billy. And the early trailer is Mr. Bob. 22-3 for the opening quarter. Legacy Isle going as fast as he can for as far as he can. He's in front by 3. Dreaming of Kona second, at the rail General Jim third. Labor is fourth, moving up to take fifth is Il Miracolo. Dropping back tamely as Eyes on the King, passed outside by Lord Miles as they round the far turn. Mr. Bob is underway from last with about 8 lengths to make up. Out the back now are Flipperino and Wine Empire. The half mile was 45-1. And up front, Legacy Isle shoulders the load. He's at the 5/16, a length and a half in front. Saya is getting ready to angle on the favorite General Jim. He's in position second. Dreaming of Kona is back to third, then Labor and Il Miracolo. Lord Miles and Mr. Bob are next, and they're at the top of the stretch. Legacy Isle turns for home on top. Speed wouldn't let Sayas out on General Jim. He's trying to muscle into the clear. 1/8 of a mile to go. Jaramillo trying to get one more furlong from Legacy Isle. He's still in front. Dreaming of Kona's dead game and surging to him. Dreaming of Kona tries to reach Legacy Isle. Legacy Isle digs in to win it. Legacy Isle and the Mucho Macho Man over a very game Dreaming of Kona. He's in a place photo with Lord Miles. Unlucky late, General Jim. He never got out. 137-2. And they're off in the Holy Bull. Beautiful start for the favorite Cyclone Mischief, but he wants no part of the early lead as West Coast Cowboy shoots forward toward the rail. Mr. Bob, he's up to challenge, and Mr. Bob lands a narrow advantage in the run to the first turn. West Coast Cowboy is there second from between horses. Cyclone Mischief is in tight. Legacy Isle works on his outside. Rocket Can is on the far outside, then Lord Miles. From between horses, Il Miracolo, and lagging behind last is Shadow Dragon. The quarter time was 23-4. It's a reasonable pace. Putting up the numbers, Joel Rosario and Mr. Bob in front by a length. Legacy Isle second, West Coast Cowboy third. Rocket Can is on the far outside, and in between horses, Cyclone Mischief. Back from there, it's Il Miracolo ahead of Lord Miles, patiently ridden while second last, and the trailer is Shadow Dragon. They make their way to the first finish line in the 2023 Holy Bull Stakes. Mr. Bob the target through a 48-4 half mile. Legacy Isle latched onto him second. West Coast Cowboy is at the rail third. Rocket Can is in the clear for Alvarado. He's only 2 lengths behind. Cyclone Mischief patiently handled by Gaffleon between horses. Then it's Lord Miles and Il Maricolo. Still at the back is Shadow Dragon. They round the far turn. The pace picks up and Legacy Isle shoves the neck on top. In tight, West Coast Cowboy from the back. Shadow Dragon is underway. Rocket Can let go in the red colors as they run to the top of the stretch. It's Rocket Can who comes away with the lead. Toward the outside, Shadow Dragon with an upset threat. Cyclone Mischief needs to do better than that. Legacy Isle is next and they're at the top of the stretch. Rocket Can tries to finish it up. Shadow Dragon takes aim. 16th to go. It's Rocket Can responding on the outside and Shadow Dragon. They come to the finish. It's Bill Mott. It's Junior Alvarado again. It's Rocket Can to win the Holy Bull by a length in the end. Second was Shadow Dragon, who fired a huge shot. He completes the Mott Exacta. Third is West Coast Cowboy in 1:44 and 4.
And the race is on in the Tampa Bay Derby. Lord Miles from the inside got away well, but Zydeco got away quicker, and Zydeco once again can go up to assume command. Dreaming of Kona down to that one's inside, and Prairie Hawk. Those three right across the track as they run into that first turn. Lord Miles stays toward the inside in fourth. Classic Legacy is fifth in between horses. Shesterkin is out in sixth. It's a length and a half more back to Champion's Dream in seventh. Groveland is eight down toward the inside. It's 2.5 more lengths then back to Classic Car Wash in ninth. Freedom Road is down toward the inside. Tappet Trice is back second last, and at the back early on is Mikey Bananas. 23 and 3 for the opening quarter mile. Dreaming of Kona. Long shot emerges up to the front. Under a good hold there, Zydeco in second. Out wide, Prairie Hawk travels pretty nicely in third. Length and a half more back to Shesterkin, who's in the fourth spot. Classic Legacy is in between horses in fifth. Champion's Dream starts to move up on the outside with Lord Miles. Classic Car Wash is going to be wide. Tappet Trice going to gear toward the outside, is being pushed along. The favorite is back third last on the outside. Trying to make up some ground, Mikey Bananas, and Freedom Road drops out last. 46 and 4 for that opening half mile. They go into the far turn. Here's Prairie Hawk up on the outside of Dreaming of Kona. Between horses, Zydeco, those three right across the track as they wind around that far turn. Just in behind them, Classic Car Wash starting to stoke the fires from fourth. A length and a half more back to Shesterkin. Tappet Trice is trying to get going with Mikey Bananas on the outside. They're both on the move, but they're both very wide as they come to the top of the stretch. A scramble here, Dreaming of Kona down the outside. Prairie Hawk, Classic Car Wash continues to make up ground down the center of the track. Here comes that big gray Tappet Trice right down the outside. Tappet Trice trying to mow down Classic Car Wash. Here comes Tappet Trice, and Tappet Trice going to go on to win the Tampa Bay Derby. Classic Car Wash was second, Classic Legacy third, fourth went to Prairie Hawk.
The Grade 2 Wood Memorial presented by Resorts World Casino. All set. And they're off. Dreamlike breaks very well from the inside, and there is Arctic Arrogance who wants the front. Arctic Arrogance will take him into the first turn and stacks him up in behind. Right to the outside is Lord Miles, who's going to stalk in second. Gets very tight there. Slip Mahoney and also General Banker, they got the worst of it. They got shuffled back towards the tail end of the field. On the front end, it's Arctic Arrogance who's in front, is up by 3/4 of a length. There's Lord Miles, and Uncle Jake is going to be 3 wide as they work towards the backstretch. Dreamlike is down towards the inside, is now challenging for that third spot. There's Hit Show. Hit Show is out in the center of the racetrack, is in fifth, is only a length and a half, now 2, off the battling front runners. Further back in the field comes Knox. Knox is followed by Slip Mahoney, who had that trouble. Then comes Mr. Swagger, General Banker. Another 4 lengths back, there is Shadow Dragon, then Classic Catch, and the trailer is Croupy. 24 and 4 for the opening quarter mile. They went 49 seconds flat for the half mile time, and on the front end, it's Arctic Arrogance. It's Arctic Arrogance who's still up by a half length, approaches a half mile left to go. The New York bred is going to try and take him all the way. Here comes the maiden, Dreamlike, up on the outside. Uncle Jake is still in that mix as well. Hit Show is driven along, not making up the ground yet, now starts to get some momentum. Dropping back there was Knox, is rallying on. Here comes Lord Miles, who's ranging up 4 wide. Arctic Arrogance went 1 minute 12 and 4 for 3/4 of a mile. There's a group of 4 up front, and Dreamlike is about to take command. It's Dreamlike who's ready to challenge a very game Arctic Arrogance, who's gutting it out towards the inside. Arctic Arrogance is there. Dreamlike, Hit Show is up on the outside, and Lord Miles, a huge number, is trying to pull off a shocker. 4 across the racetrack in the wood. Hit Show is now put a nose in front. Dreamlike is still there. Lord Miles up on the outside. They're coming down to the finish. Hit Show, Lord Miles, Hit Show, Lord Miles, Lord Miles! Lord Miles at a huge number. Then came Hit Show and Dreamlike. Running time, 1 minute 51.17. A huge shocker. Lord Miles and Paco Lopez in the Wood Memorial.